Have you ever paused to think about the silence that fell over the city as Jesus bore that cross? The clamor of the crowd, filled with anger and scorn, contrasted sharply with the impending sense of finality. People were caught in a whirlwind of emotions, unaware of the profound significance that day would hold. As the weight of the cross pressed down on him, each step became a testament to his unwavering resolve. He walked not just toward his fate, but also toward our redemption, taking with him every bitter word and harsh reality that sin had wrought. As Jesus staggered under the immense weight of the cross, the jeers from the crowd grew louder, drowning any sense of humanity left in their hearts. Families gathered around, children curiously peeking out from behind their parents, their eyes reflecting confusion rather than understanding. They witnessed a man condemned not just for crimes, but for challenging the status quo, for loving unconditionally, and for offering hope in a world steeped in despair. With every agonizing step, he was not simply a victim, he was a beacon shining through the darkness of hatred. As he continued to drag that cross through the streets, the path was littered with reminders of his ministry, miracles that offered sight to the blind and hope to the hopeless. Yet, on this day, those memories seemed lost, overshadowed by despair. It was a scene of stark irony. The very hands that once healed were now being forced into submission. Each step brought an echo of his teachings, and in that chaos, the true nature of his purpose began to unfold. Love wasn't meant to be just a word. It was now a profound act in motion. The crowd's fervor reached a fever pitch as tongues lashed out in cruel sarcasm. He healed the sick, yet here he is, helpless. Those haunting words hung heavy in the air, piercing through the heart of the onlookers. Yet in that cacophony of disbelief, Jesus carried on, embodying the very essence of grace despite the scorn. Every jibe threw more weight upon his shoulders, yet he remained steadfast, determined to fulfill his purpose. The moments stretched, each heartbeat echoing a promise of salvation weighted by the world's disdain. Through each painful stride, he exemplified unconditional love, choosing to absorb the world's wrath rather than retaliate. In this unfathomable display of courage, hope glimmered amid despair, foreshadowing the moment when darkness would be vanquished. The cross, heavy and splintered ahead, loomed as a symbol of both agony and triumph, shaping the destiny of those who witnessed the event unfolding before them. Even as he approached the hill of Golgotha, the cries of the onlookers echoed hauntingly, reminding him of how easily love can be forgotten in favor of hatred. Yet in the midst of that chaos, a flicker of hope remained. He was not simply a martyr. He was actively choosing love in the face of unimaginable suffering. Each breath he drew was a testament to the goal that lay before him, a goal etched deep in his heart, where the weight of sin would be lifted for all of humanity. With the final steps drawing near, a heavy stillness settled over the hill as he was laid upon the cross. Soldiers stood vigil around him, their hardened faces indifferent to the profound act unfolding. Each nail that was driven echoed through the crowd, yet what rang louder was the silent horror of his sacrifice. As the sky darkened, a collective heaviness enveloped the onlookers. Mourning began to creep among those who bore witness, a slow realization igniting amidst the chaos. Unseen by many, the sacrifice performed there was a moment of divine grace that would reverberate through eternity, redefining love at its core.